It cheers me up knowing that there's things that the 1% and I have in common, like the fact that we can't afford the 10 items on this list. Welcome back to The Rich Life. I'm your host, Cash Mooney, and today we're going to count down the top 10 items even billionaires can't afford. Before we dive into it, as always, hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon to never miss a video. Number 10 on this list is the diamond that puts all diamonds to shame. The Sakura, or otherwise known as the perfect pink diamond. It's named after the Japanese word for cherry blossom because its colors are so well balanced and saturated. Whoever says perfection isn't realistic hasn't seen this gorgeous diamond that was auctioned in Hong Kong for $23 million. The newest owner of this 24.78 carat diamond is Lawrence Graff, and the estimated value to date is $46 million. Sorry to my future wife, but this is definitely out of budget, along with everything else on this list, and a nice wedding in general. Number 9, the 201 carat gemstone watch. This $25 million watch is 201 carats and has 874 diamonds. It's known for its unusual look, aka its ugly look, but looks aside, it's $25 million. Watch enthusiasts are constantly looking for expensive, unusual, one-of-a-kind pieces, which is exactly why this watch climbed its way up onto this list. The look of this watch is said to represent one of which a rich aunt would wear. My aunt wears a Fitbit, so I personally wouldn't know, and for the meantime, I'll just stick to using my phone to tell the time. Number 8, the incomparable diamond necklace. This necklace holds the Guinness World Record for the most expensive necklace ever sold, and it deserves said title. This diamond necklace would make Bugs Bunny go wild with a whopping 407 carat yellow diamond suspended beautifully by a 229 carat necklace intertwined by 18 carat rose gold. There's no arguing this necklace deserves its title. It's said to be owned by Louis Glick. The location of the necklace is unknown though, making it rare to ever see. It was manufactured in 2012, and that same year it was given its world record. As much as it's definitely a blessing to the human eye, I bet the neck strain from wearing it around is unmatched. Now here is a product I can get behind. Number 7 on the list is a call home to some gorgeous Italian engineering. At $70 million, we have the 1963 Ferrari GTO. This piece of art is owned by David McNeil. When you pick up your jaw from the sleek aesthetic of the car, you can pop the hood and see an amazing crafted 3-liter Tipo Colombo V12 engine. This car is produced 1 of 39. It sells for so much because as much as it was used to race, it was never damaged and won its class in the Tour de France. Definitely puts my Cherokee to shame. The history and build of this car are what puts a massive price tag on it. Do you think Ferrari classics will hit 100 mil in auction in the future? I personally would drop every penny I have just to hear the engine start. What do you think of this automobile? Drop a comment and let me know. The number 6 spot goes to a Picasso classic, the Garson Elephant. This is a Picasso original painting. He painted this at an early age of 24 back in 1904. His painting is exactly as it's titled, A Boy with a Pipe. On May 5th, 2005, the painting was sold on auction for $104 million, breaking the record at the time for the most expensive painting sold in auction history. The sale of the painting was anonymous, but there are rumors of who the buyer is, just no 100% answer. I guess the stigma that your art becomes more expensive when you pass is very true, so hopefully in the year 3000 my jokes will start hitting a little better. Till then, just cheers to my puns. At number 5, we have a painting coming in at $275 million. A good poker game captured in the painting that over time escalated to an absolute Hall of Fame price of $275 million. This painting was done by renowned French artist Paul Cézanne. The ownership of this painting goes to none other than the royal family of Al Thani of Qatar. Boss move buying a $275 million painting, but personally, I could find a few other ways to spend $275 million. Only issue is he has the money to do that and I don't. So I'll let the rich do their thing. But it would definitely be cool casually hanging up $275 million on your wall. I'm comfortable in my humble abode, but I will say after seeing number 4 on this list, I may start looking for an upgrade. Number 4, the Villa Lepolda. This beautiful house, do I even call this a house? Let's go with mansion, which is still probably an understatement. This beautiful mansion off of the French Riviera is valued at $750 million. It is labeled as the most expensive home in Europe, which it definitely earned said title. This home was used as a hospital in WW1 and since then has been repurposed as the villa you see today. The current owner of this villa is Lily Safra, after inheriting it from her late husband. Imagine the will he had to write. His villa isn't the biggest house, nor does it have the most property, but the rich history of the villa gives it the worth it withholds today. All I'm gonna add is ex-military hospital. It means it's haunted. At number 3, we have none other than the Antilia. And if you're not sure what that is, I'm more than happy to inform you of the masterpiece that is Antilia. This may look like an apartment building on the outside, but this beautiful crafted skyscraper in India is actually home to India's richest businessman, billionaire Mukesh Ambani. This home was valued at $2 billion. The 400,000 square foot building is named after the mythical island in the Atlantic and is breathtaking. The architect has stated it could withstand an earthquake of 8 on the Richter scale, even being 27 stories high. There are many different unique rooms all built into perfection, but the one room that is most famous of all is the snow room. A room designed to replicate winter in order to beat the heat of those sunny days, because why not? The billionaire himself and the family reside there and I'm sure they have no complaints. Number 2 on this list is the Hubble Space Telescope. This telescope has done it all and actually helped us pin down the age of the universe itself, which definitely ups its value as an item. In 1977, when it was released, it sold for $1.5 billion with a yearly cost of $96 million to operate it. It earned a Guinness World Record for the most expensive telescope and since then has assisted in many different universal discoveries. The cost of this telescope is so high because the technology that made it work had to actually be invented to create it, making the actual time put into the telescope unmeasurable. This telescope can see several billion light years away, actually making it look into the past, which is amazing. So NASA, maybe it can turn towards Earth and you can just warn me that my ex was gonna break my heart. Only kidding, I know that's not possible. Coming in at our number 1 spot today is Yacht History Supreme. Yes, more expensive than anything on this list is a yacht, and let me tell you, this thing is insane. Owned by Robert Kwok, the billionaire creator of Shangri-La Hotels and Resorts, this yacht took 3 years to build and required 300,000 kilograms of solid gold and platinum. Majority, if not all, features on this boat contain at least a splash of gold. As one example of the yacht's lavish interior designs, the amazing sleeping quarters feature a T-Rex bone set on a stone wall. The 100-foot boat is built to perfection, and as it stays serviceable, the value keeps going up. As long as it's not declared unsinkable, it should stay afloat. This is definitely a boat I could see Jason Statham's villain piloting. I mean, it has gold-plated aquarium on it. I don't think it gets more I'm very rich than gold plating aquarium on a yacht in the middle of the ocean. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like for more videos from The Rich Life.